We're all aware that unsettling creatures dwell in the depths of the ocean, no marine biology degree required to figure that out. Thankfully, since we live on land, we're safe from things like giant squids. However, I've got some bad news. It turns out, it's not just the oceans that harbor creepy, sinister secrets. Horror can lurk in any body of water, even those closer to home. Enter the world of disturbingly mysterious lakes. Bottomless Lake, Russia. Lake Libben-Nikier, officially known as the Bottomless Lake, is situated in the Siberian wilderness within the Sakha Republic. Its eerie name is derived from its unfathomable depths and the legends surrounding it. The lake stretches 8.7 miles long and 2.5 miles wide. It is most famous for its profound waters, though no one can agree on just how deep it really goes. Local folklore speaks of a monstrous creature dwelling in its depths, called the Laner Devil. Descriptions often portray it as a dark, massive figure with enormous jaws. Alongside these tales, the lake has captured the interest of scientists. Unlike many Siberian lakes that freeze over in winter, this one has areas of open water even during the coldest months. This strange phenomenon has led researchers to speculate about geothermal springs at the lake's bottom, possibly preventing it from freezing and fostering a unique ecosystem below. Despite multiple scientific expeditions using advanced sonar and diving technology to map its depths and search for evidence of the Laner Devil, no conclusive proof of the creature has been found. Makes you wonder, doesn't it? Now, let's shift to another enigma, a peculiar house located in the heart of the Gobi Desert in China. This is what we've been told, and I'm passing it on to you. It's a prime example of how information spreads, though the fact that this could also be how falsehoods spread is unsettling. All I can do is share what I've heard. The image you see, reportedly taken by drone, shows a grand house in the middle of the desert, right next to a mysterious lake. This lake has two baffling features: its water is bright red, and it's situated in the desert. The first mystery is fairly straightforward. The red color comes from high levels of iron oxide in the water, causing an intense oxidation reaction. There are several such red lakes around the world. However, the second mystery is more perplexing. How has this lake managed to survive without drying up, given its desert surroundings? The nearby house appears luxurious, suggesting a wealthy inhabitant, perhaps a billionaire, who could be spending vast amounts of money to protect the lake from the scorching sun. The Spotted Lake. The Spotted Lake, one of the most uniquely captivating lakes in the world, is located in British Columbia, Canada. While it appears like any typical lake during the winter and spring, it undergoes a dramatic transformation in the summer. As the weather heats up, the water begins to evaporate, creating an extraordinary spectacle. This evaporation process leaves behind numerous small, colorful pools, arranged in a striking polka dot pattern of green, yellow, and blue. The vibrant hues are a result of the high mineral content left behind as the water evaporates, including magnesium sulfate, calcium, and sodium sulfate. The colors vary depending on the concentration of minerals in each pool. The lake's mystical appearance has made it a sacred site for the indigenous people of the Okanagan Nation, with each circle holding its own significance, particularly for healing and medicinal purposes. Now a protected area, access to the lake is restricted to preserve its cultural and ecological importance, though visitors can still admire its beauty from a distance. Lake Natron, Tanzania. Lake Natron may look eerie, but is it really as dangerous as it seems? Located in northern Tanzania, this rare hypersaline and highly alkaline lake is filled with an extremely concentrated, toxic liquid. The water here is so poisonous that it poses a threat to most animals, though flamingos seem to be an exception, though, those birds aren't always the most reliable. The lake's striking red color comes from cyanobacteria, which change color depending on their environment. In Lake Natron, they turn the water a deep red. Despite its lethal nature, the lake still attracts wildlife, especially birds. They are drawn to its reflective surface and, mistaking it for a safe landing spot, dive into the toxic water, only to drown almost immediately. The dangerous chemicals cause their bodies to calcify, both inside and out. Around the lake's edge, you can find mummified remains of the unfortunate creatures it has claimed. Interestingly, the same substances, sodium carbonate and bicarbonate, were used by the ancient Egyptians in mummification. So, if you happen to fall into Lake Natron, you'll likely meet a gruesome end and then begin to mummify in the process. Lake Hillier, Australia. Australia, yes, you read that correctly. Lake Hillier, situated on an island off the coast of Western Australia, is indeed pink. In fact, it's an intensely vibrant pink that remains constant throughout the year. While Australia is home to several pink lakes, Lake Hillier stands out because it maintains its pink hue all year round. The lake's striking color is believed to be caused by a unique organism that thrives in its highly saline waters. Few organisms can survive in such a salty environment, but this one does so by producing a high concentration of beta-carotene, which not only shields it from the harsh sunlight but also gives the lake its vivid pink hue. Additionally, the organism produces glycerol, which helps protect it from the osmotic effects of the salty water. As a result, the lake is teeming with vibrant, pink-producing organisms. Crater Lake. Crater Lake, located in southern Oregon, is a breathtaking natural marvel known for its striking deep blue waters. It was formed more than 7,700 years ago after a volcanic eruption caused Mount Mazama to collapse, creating a large caldera. Over time, the caldera filled with rainwater and snowmelt. Today, Crater Lake is the centerpiece of Crater Lake National Park, which was established in 1902, making it one of the United States' oldest national parks. With a maximum depth of 1,943 feet, Crater Lake is the deepest lake in the U.S. and the ninth deepest in the world. Its waters are incredibly clear and blue, largely because there are no rivers or streams feeding into it to disturb the sediment. Lake Nyos, Cameroon. Lake Nyos, located in the northwest region of Cameroon, is a serene and scenic crater lake with a deadly secret. On August 21, 1986, a catastrophic release of carbon dioxide from its depths triggered one of the most devastating natural disasters in recent memory. Over 1,700 people and countless animals in nearby villages perished in this tragic event. Part of a volcanic field, Lake Nyos is one of several crater lakes in the region, all of which contain a dangerous buildup of gas seeping from volcanic activity beneath the Earth's surface. Under normal conditions, this gas remains dissolved in the lake's deep waters. However, a sudden disturbance can cause the gas to rise quickly to the surface, creating a deadly carbon dioxide cloud that spreads across the surrounding area. The exact cause of the 1986 explosion remains unclear, with potential triggers including a landslide, volcanic activity, or a sharp temperature change. Regardless of the cause, the result was catastrophic. The gas formed an invisible cloud that silently suffocated all living beings within a 25-mile radius. Today, Lake Nyos is closely monitored to prevent such a disaster from happening again. Lake Baikal, Russia. Lake Baikal in Russia is the world's deepest and oldest lake. But its eerie nature goes beyond that. It lies in the remote wilderness of Russia, adding to its mystique. With a depth of 5,300 feet and a surface area of 12,248 square miles, it holds the title of the planet's most voluminous lake. If any place on Earth is steeped in mystery, this could be it. What do you think might be hiding in its dark, mysterious waters in the far reaches of Russia? To grasp the scale of this massive lake, experts have calculated that Lake Baikal contains 20% of all the freshwater in the world's lakes and rivers. That's roughly the same amount of water as the entire Amazon basin. Even more incredible, the lake is home to 1,500 species of animals, 80% of which are found nowhere else on Earth. In winter, the lake freezes over with up to 2 meters of ice, making it far from ideal for a picnic. And as if that wasn't enough, bears roam nearby, just waiting for a chance to steal your lunch. Jellyfish Lake Palau. Located on an island in Palau, part of the Federated States of Micronesia, Jellyfish Lake is one of the most renowned saltwater lakes in the world. Surrounded by lush, green landscapes, the lake is home to an abundance of jellyfish, making it a truly unique place on Earth. Its distinctive ecosystem draws both scientists and tourists, who marvel at the millions of jellyfish living within its salty waters. Conservationists are particularly intrigued by how these jellyfish have thrived for so long and adapted so well to their environment. The lake is home to 2 main species of jellyfish, the golden jellyfish and the moon jellyfish. The golden jellyfish are especially captivating, as they migrate daily through the lake, following the sun's movement across the sky to maximize their exposure to light. Nature is often strange, but it's undeniably fascinating, don't you think? Boiling Lake Dominica. The Boiling Lake in Dominica is a stunning natural wonder that must be seen to be believed. It's a flooded fumarole, a crack in the Earth's crust from which steam and sulfurous gases escape. In this case, the fumarole has filled with water, creating the Boiling Lake. Situated in a national park, the Boiling Lake is a UNESCO World Heritage Site of immense importance, with its bubbling blue-gray water surrounded by a thick cloud of vapor. Boiling lakes are rare natural phenomena, and Dominica's Boiling Lake is the second largest of its kind globally, spanning roughly 250 feet in diameter and reaching an estimated depth of 195 feet. While it is smaller than New Zealand's Frying Pan Lake, it is equally captivating and potentially hazardous. This is definitely not a place for swimming. Sala de Uyuni, Bolivia. The Solar Day in Uyuni, Bolivia, home to the world's largest salt flat, may not initially seem like the most exciting destination for a visual feast, but it offers something truly unique. The vast expanse functions as a giant natural mirror. Situated nearly 12,000 feet above sea level in southwestern Bolivia, the Sala de Uyuni is one of South America's most extraordinary landscapes, an impressive claim, considering the region's other remarkable scenery. Formed over thousands of years through the transformation of ancient lakes, the salt flat is nothing short of breathtaking. During the rainy season, typically from December to April, nearby lakes overflow, covering the flat with a thin layer of water. This creates a shallow lake that transforms the salt flat into a vast mirror, reflecting the sky above. It's a sight to behold, but be sure to bring your sunglasses, it's incredibly bright.